Hey y'all, I am Victor E. I help provide insight to empower, and today I wanted to come to you with an exercise in seeing simply where your chakras are in terms of health and what state they're in. So in a previous video, I covered a training tool that you could use to train your third eye, strengthen it, develop it, and it was simply in visualizing what your food, what its vibration was like. So if I have my little empty Topo Chico bottle here, if I picture the vibration of that, it's has a lot, like, very sharp rays of light behind it, and it's very fizzy and bubbly. So that's how it's going to enter my field, and essentially that's the light that's going to interact with my own. That is the light that is going to interact with my own. And now, one can do the same thing with the state of your chakras. I can visualize step by step, one by one, what my chakras feel like, the condition that they're in, based on the visuals that I get and how it feels in my body. So I would invite you to do that now. Visualize one by one, 7 to 1 or 1 to 7, in what order you like. Visualize what state your chakra is in. How luminous, how darkened, how clear, or how clogged is it? If a number, percentage comes up, what percentage is that? If you do 1 to 7, kind of opening up to the divine. If you're doing 7 to 1, you're grounding the divine into your body. So one kind of, one's upward, one's downward, whatever. One's more rooting and anchoring, and the other one's more opening or blossoming. So I'll give you a second to do that. It's very quick. First impression is always the go-to. If you're analyzing or thinking about it or kind of wondering, that's not it. But your first impression. So that's, and you can do this throughout the day with other food, with other drinks. I'll invite you to do that at your leisure. But for right now, what state is your chakra in? And a clearing exercise, which is the point of this video. Clearing exercise is to vocalize with a sustained note what that chakra feels like. What that chakra feels like. So if I go for my first chakra, I'm going to I don't have to sound good. That's not the point of this at all. I'm going to vocalize its tone and its clarity. And I did this prior to this video. And what I'm saying is that it can sound like hoo, ha, he, he, hi, e, o. Like, it can sound like any, put a vowel to it just to, like, give it a channel. Here, I'll just demonstrate. First chakra. this way, we're kind of like taking off the lid to let off some pressure of each individual chakra. Second chakra, I'm going 1 to 7. It wants to go like now. They're not always going to sound crystal clear or sustained, or they're not going to sound perfect, is what I'm saying. This is simply an inquiry into the state of the chakra, as well as venting any, let's say, impurities or blocks that may be residing in our field, in those little portals of ours. And so, yeah, don't think that you have to do this perfectly or sound good. It may be quiet, it may be loud. Like if I did, like I picture like I envision a laser beam for my third chakra. Not usually, but just to vent it in this specific way. Because if you're in an environment in which you need to be quieter, that's fine. You can do that. Just know that it's changing how that energy comes out. So if I do the third one, it wants to go So that's me trying to do it quieter, but there was still a strong resonant, it felt like volume to it. But I did envision, I did see like darkness behind and around the third chakra, so I know that there's some work to do there. I'll do the fourth one, and then I'll leave it up to you guys to do the rest. Because I'm about to get on the highway. So fourth, it wants to go ha. So I'll just do that, and it sounds like oh. Should do that a few more times. I get a very strong impression that I should do that at least 2 or 3 more times. Fuck, I'll just do it right now. And each time I'm making sure that my diaphragm, one, that I'm not just kind of like squeezing it and going full force, I'm being kind on my throat, but 2, that it is sustained. It's kind of like right, I don't want to put the pedal to the metal and really just crank on my diaphragm. It's part of my third chakra, and what I do want to do is gently have a sustained pressure on the gas pedal. I hope that example works. I'm trying to think of another one. None is coming to mind. That'll have to do. And then, yeah, do the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th on your own time. Wow, high five. High five. Okay. So yeah, I'm about to get on the highway. So I'm going to get off. I hope this helps. Love you. Peace.